great. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, thank you. Hello, Wickle Pickle. How are you doing? See, Swan, did you see my hot dog? Have you seen my wiener? If I need any help, just ask. Okay, I will. I feel like I'm lit up. I feel like I'm lit. I feel relaxed. I'm drinking a little bit of tea. Yeah. Hey, cuz, what's up? I'm kind of tired. I'm awake. I'm awake, but I feel like I'm like really mellow. So we'll have a chill. Experienced sellers will help. Okay, should I call them? Should I call one right now? Can I call you? Hold on. Hello. Hi, I was wondering if I could get some support. I need a little help. I need a little bit of help. It's a banana. Yeah, it's a glass banana actually. Yeah. Oh, you're closed? Oh, okay. You're having tea? Okay. They're closed. They said figure it out, D. Oh, wow. Yeah. You haven't seen my wiener? You want to see my wiener? It's soft. It's soft. It's really great. Tea is relaxing. I know. You want to see it? Hold on. I'm not like a big performer right now. Seize one. Hello. I'm the wing. I know. I hate it. Nurse Sarah likes my wiener. You can't hear the voice? Try it now. Where's the bike garage? Oh. Not at all. It's so weird. It like cancels out. It You can't hear it. It's yeah. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what the deal is with the sound. I even went and bought like an expensive mic and everything and still did the same shit. So it's not on this end. I'm gonna have to go to Andy. Yeah. I had someone look at it and they're like, there's nothing wrong with it. And then when I record, like when I do a rip or ship, I can hear the crinkle and everything on my playback. So I'm like a little dumbfounded. I'm like, I deleted everything, restart. It might be on the Apple end, you think so? Yeah, but my sound equipment is an Apple. But I wonder if there's some weird thing with OBS and Apple. I thought it was like my virtual cable because it's been driving me nuts. And I fixed one issue, but I don't know. And I watched so many YouTube videos, so I think, all right, what don't I know that I could try to help? Yeah, and I don't have Bluetooth on or anything like that. I mean, I have Bluetooth on my computer, but my this doesn't work on Bluetooth. It works. Well, I'm not on the phone. I'm not on the app. I'm on OBS. So it's different. I thought it was a virtual cable, but I can't. It seems like when you're live, you can't change it. But I'll dick around with it every time. Let's just put default. Let's see what it does. Worst thing, it breaks the stream. Okay, let's see how this is. Yeah, I'm streaming from a Mac, right? What about now? Is it sound any better? No, it's an OBS. It's an OBS thing. I'm just trying to like oh wait, hello. Okay, wait, I got that. I need a playback option. Then I can hear it. If I listen, I can try to hear it. It's just something weird. I thought I had a mic over here. I mean, you can hear me though, good, right? I can plug in some headphones and then I can kind of listen back. Except it's weird. I don't know. I have a hammer. You think a hammer will fix it? Yeah, it sucks you can't hear my wiener. Maybe try it now. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, friends. Yes, I don't know. I've messed with it so much. But there is something weird about there's one weird setting in there that I tried, but you can't change it once you're live. I don't know. Let me peek. Oh, maybe I dicked with that one. A jackhammer. I only have that hammer. I have that one, and I have a another one, but I'm scared to use it because last time what happened? Do you remember what happened last time when I tried to use this vintage one, this antique one? The whole head of it came flying off and almost broke my monitor. That would have been totally messed up. Yeah, this is, I think this was like my grandpa's hammer. It's just a, look how cute it is. It's a tiny one. Look at it's little, but it has like nice big thick handle. And then I got the little one. The little one's fun to break little shit with, like, oh, not Dumbo. Dumbo's cool. Yeah, you can break stuff, see? And then there's that. I love old hammers like this. There's literally no safety in it. Yeah, the whole head of it went flying out like right here. Because I went to hit something and it wasn't tight. Now it's on there pretty good now. So the audio is the same, right? Yeah. I want to sell Doorables tonight. Last night we sold a ton of mini brands. Also, all the mini brands shipped. So your orders are on the way, and there's Laffy Taffy in everybody's orders. Actually, I ran out on a couple of them, but yeah. Yeah, darn. I wish I knew why it does that. Desktop audio, we don't need that. Desktop 2. I feel like it should be that. All right, if there's an echo, tell me. We're going to try something. Then you guys can tell me. I don't know. I don't think I can plug in this. Welcome in, friends. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to mess around with a setting. I don't think that's for headphone jack. That's for a mic. We're going to do some Doorables, so. Oh, what happened to the products? Can you guys see one product in the buy now? I mean, the auction tab? Yeah, there it is. That was weird. I was in a show earlier today, and it actually, I was modded, and then it kept dropping the mod. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing over there? Okay, we are going to, good night, my friend. Stay dry, pony boy. All right, I'll try. I'll try. Yeah. I have $5.97 in the shop. Okay, that sounds about right. I'm gonna run some flash sales right now while I kind of mess with the sound thing. If you got, so my name's Dee. I'm sorry I was fumbling with a little bit of stuff here. This is day number 529, I think, in a row. Might be 530. Might be 530. So I've been going live on Whatnot for, let's just say 529 days in a row, consecutively. I'm going for 1,000 days in a row. You can call me crazy. You can call me anything you want because I don't care. I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make some goals. And it's very interesting to go live that many days in a row because you see all kinds of things on the app. You see what consistency does. So I'm going to be trying to consistently sell on the Whatnot. And so I sell everything from like estate sale, which is like vintage decor, glass, animals, smalls. I have tons of it in my buy now. So I am going to run some flash sales. All of my stuff has photographs. When I run auctions, sometimes I'll run from there, like run as an auction, and you can click on the pictures if you want to see it. Depending on what the item is, I can pull it out and show it. And then also, I'm planning on running Doorables tonight. I have a big bag of them, so I want to run those. I can run them in a bundle. So let me do I want to do a poll for you guys. I want to start doing those at the beginning. Okay, so let's go. And then we got some adorable doubles. Thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry you couldn't hear my wiener. Okay, I put up like a poll. Adorable singles, bundle 2 to 3, or flash sales. So the bundle would be like 2 or 3 adorables, probably 2. Adorable singles, adorable bundles, or I'm window shopping. So I always put the poll there. Answer it if you want. It just gives me help. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. We could stare at each other. All right, I'm going to run some flash sales. I just want to double check. Okay, good. We're good to go. So let's run some flash sales and then we'll run into the adorables. I like to kind of do both. Yeah, it wasn't my first day. I was totally kidding. So how's everybody? Tell me something good. Drop, okay. I'm gonna test my wiener real quick. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Oh, so weird. I hear it now. It sucks you guys can't hear it. So everybody was laughing, but they couldn't hear it. Oh, you could hear it. I could hear it myself, actually, in the headphones. Oh yeah, you could hear it. I fixed something. All right, we're gonna test this. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's better, right? Okay, let's test. Hello, Wiener. All right, you guys, thank you for being patient. Hi, YouTube. You like wieners? All right. Let's see. I turned it off. Do you want to talk to my wiener? I don't know where the microphone is, and I think it's like underneath. Wait. What? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like here, when I have the mic close, you could hear it really good. You can't hear it when it's close. So if I put the wiener over here, you could hear it. Yeah. I think I have to put it like down below. Yeah, it's this particular mic. I should switch to the other one. How about YouTube? Can you guys hear it? Hello, YouTube. How you guys doing? I can hear it like in my ear, but it needs to be like up here. Wiener, hot dog, glizzy. What do you guys like on your glizzy? All right, let's try this. I fixed it. You gonna go to bed? Good night. Relish and mustard. Well, you can relish. I'm gonna give up on the wiener because it's not. I don't know what that is. All right, friends. So let's do this. Let's do some flash sales, and then I don't need to listen to myself, so I'm gonna turn that off. Thank you for your patience, you guys. So tell me something positive. Did anybody have a really good day? All right, I don't need to hear myself, so I'll leave that over here with the wiener. Yeah, that's working. Okay, good. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna run this item. Do not bid on it because it's like an alert notification if you want to bookmark it. So when I go live, I run it. It's basically like alerts. I run them for 2 seconds. That's a good one. You went out with a family and decided to live alone for a while. Fair, fair. Okay, I'm gonna be running some of my Laffy Taffy. I'm gonna run on flash sales. So I start the flash sales, they pin to the bottom of the screen and then they go away. Okay. So I have some new Laffy Taffy, and if you're on YouTube, you'll see that it'll pin the item to the screen, but on YouTube you don't get to see that there's like a picture right there. Oh, it does it for 30 seconds? What? Okay, that's all right. Yeah, today was nice. Today was actually really nice. I don't know why they're running for 30 seconds. So bizarre. Did you guys like that mini brands last night? Oh, yeah, it is kind of weird. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit. I have, okay, let me run these. I don't know why those weren't going. I think there's some kind of glitch right now. Let's see. All right, we're gonna keep with it. There it goes. Okay, well, that was so weird. Sometimes it'll like pin the item and it won't let you run it, and then it refreshes. It gets caught up. Okay, so I'm gonna run a bunch of blind bags, and like I said, they'll pin to the screen. When I pin another one, it'll go to the next one. So what you want to do is you want to kind of make sure if it's something you want, you swipe to buy it because it's a buy it now on flash sale. Oh yeah, see it's doing it. I can't actually. Well, on Tuesdays I do a chat show um about all that. Oh, why didn't my drawer closing? But basically, you have to set it up ahead of time. You have to click on it and hit edit. Yeah. Um, but basically, you click on it and you hit edit, and then you have to toggle on like a little thing. But right now, tonight, it's kind of slow. And then once you turn it on and choose what percentage you want it and the time, which I usually run mine for up to 2 hours, then it runs. But it usually goes really fast on the computer. I don't do it on the app. But there's kind of a glitch right now. Hold on. And sometimes I have to refresh. Yeah, it's kind of delayed. My internet's pretty fast. But every now and then it gets a little bit delayed. Okay. Yeah. So I'd have to go in and hit like product actions, edit the item, scroll down to flash sale, and for some reason it's on 15, 30 seconds. So I always make it available for full price, and then like this particular item is going to be 20% off. And so I pretty much go hit start flash sale. And then once you have them set up, they remember like all the detail, but you got to make sure you know the percentage. So if you hit flash, go start flash sale every time and you've got like 50% off something and you didn't mean to run it at 50 in one show, but you know what I mean? Then you're stuck because you can't change it at all. It's faster on the computer, but tonight it's kind of glitching a little bit. Yeah, there it went. But I'm kind of being safe and I want to check and make sure that I have it at the right time and um, the right percentage off. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so I have a bunch of new Laffy Taffy. I do have some mini brand books, so I'm gonna run some of those. If you're just popping in, I'm gonna do some of this and then we can run some, maybe run some Doorables here. Let's see. I do have Doorables in the buy now. We can run some of those too. So these are all little miniature books. I was gonna do the toys tonight, but I'm the miniature Doorables toys, which are great for like people that make pins and they go right on top of the pin. Um, but I decided I'm just gonna do these. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have a Bitty Pop Funko show. Yeah, but once you get it set up, it goes faster and faster. I need to make like a tutorial about it, but the app was changing so much that I stopped. But I have a bunch that are coming out. I have about maybe 10 left that are gonna publish every other week. I set them up on YouTube. Hey, Don, how are you doing? What's up, my friend? Are you back? Yay, congratulations. Hold on, I gotta find some kind of, I don't have like a congratulations thing on here. Okay, the Labubu coming out for you. Let's see. Oh, I guess we could just say woohoo, that we got the squirrel. We got the squirrel. We got the Labubu and the squirrel. You passed them all, huh? That's awesome. You probably feel so relieved, huh? That's so incredible. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you, Peacock. I want to add some more actually. One class left? Oh, good. Yeah. I added more, but I have to figure out how to switch it faster on my Stream Deck. Yeah. So far it's all right. I mean, there's like that damn lag though. Yeah, there's kind of a lag. I don't even know if I have that item. Okay, let me just run a bunch of these flash sales on. These are all mini brands that I'm running right now. Oh, you're still here. Got you. Yeah, are you guys getting you guys are gonna get rain too tonight. It's supposed to rain. I think it's supposed to rain. Yeah. We're on flood watch over here, but people just stay home. Yeah, I don't want to be driving out in that crap. My kids are probably gonna try to talk me into keeping them home from school tomorrow, but I'm like, you guys already got to miss Monday. But it's only supposed to rain 12 and 1 a.m. and then not till, oh yeah, 7, 8. Oh gosh, it's gonna be raining pretty good over here. I'm just looking at oh yeah, it's a lot of rain. Oh yeah. You'll get more of a break because it's gonna go up. Yeah, sucks. Okay, let's see what this says. Flash sales is 50%, Doorables bundle, 17 window shopping. Hey, everybody's welcome in my stream. I've always kept it to be like a safe, chill place, where we can connect, we can chat. I can run some items. If I sell, awesome. Oh, it's snowing at home. You'll take this weather all day long, I'm sure, over the snow. Right? Yeah. I don't know what I just did in my drawer. Yeah, I bet. I don't like the cold that much. Like a little bit. Let me dim this down. There we go. I like that mood light. Okay, let me run some vintage pieces right now. Oops. I'm pretty much running a lot of the stuff at 20. If you want to make an offer, you can, but you cannot make an offer on a flash item. It doesn't let you. It doesn't let me stop the flash either. So I kind of have to, Dawn, that's a new flavor. It has not been contaminated with banana. Yeah, it's really good. It's actually really good. And then I got another flavor too. I'll give you a sample inside. It's kind of a weird one. It's like a mango, but they're kind of mixed. And but there's like it's so weird. Like all of them are like mango, watermelon, and guava and something. And then there's like banana. So thank you for your purchase. Yes, it's just no banana. I like the blue raspberry. I won't lie. I've definitely eaten a bag of them. I want like watermelon. Yeah, no banana. I only gave you one banana. Next time I'll give you two. It'll be like, here's a giveaway. Yeah. So what is everybody gearing up to do any kind of specials for like the holidays? Because we are approaching, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we have so many days. People are going to be shopping. They're going to want to hit your bin. So on Tuesday, I'm going to talk about all that. Make sure you guys come to my coffee talk. It's at 9:23 a.m. You can bookmark the show and join it. It's in the morning Pacific time. So your profile might look different. It'll adjust to your time zone. Yeah. So right now I'm running some like blind bags. Oh, maybe I should tag Keife because Keife is always wondering when I'm going live. Can't find me on the app. Unless you're here. Keife, are you here? Oh, I can't. Yeah, there is a glitch. I can't. Oh, I typed a name. There it is. I was like, why isn't her name coming up? That's so weird. Hello. Hey, Tony, what's up? Okay, wait. Yeah, there is something going on. I can't literally tag anything. What is up? Oh, there is an issue. Technology sometimes, and I'm a techie. Good morning. How are you? There you go. Whoa, that was so weird. Okay. It wouldn't let me tag. I wanted to let Keife know I was live. What's going on? Are you getting ready to go on a trip and get some more glass? All right, let's see what you guys say. Yeah, window shopping. Totally cool. Oh, there goes the weather thing. I forgot to close it. I want to hear some rain right now, actually. Welcome in, friends. I'm going to run some flash sales and then we can do the Doorables number completely changed. So flash sales and then window shopping, then flash sales. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So if it's your first time here, I have almost 600 items in my buy now. Oh, I can't even click on anything. Is it me? Is the app weird for you guys? I'm going to refresh again. I know you can still hear me, so it's very strange. Okay. I'm just going to go with it. It's like buggy a little bit. Hmm. Oh yeah, it is. I can't run anything. I'll let it refresh. Is my internet? Yeah, it's on. So what's everybody gonna do? Let's see, it's Friday. It's 12:01 a.m. Anybody got any estate sales this weekend? They're gonna head up, and I will tell you guys something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do some live thrifting. Yeah, I'm gonna have a show and I'm just gonna check it out. A few people have asked me to go live thrifting, so I said, I don't know if I want to do that. But I have all the equipment. Like I have my gimbal, so it's not, you don't get sick hanging out. And so I'm gonna do that. I don't know what day I'm gonna do it. I might do it after Thanksgiving, or I might do it before. But people can see the prices here in Southern California and be Like, whoa. Yeah. I was watching our friend Fundamentals. He went live in the thrift shop. He's going to go every Wednesday at like 1 o'clock Pacific time. And the prices on the shirts were crazy. He was selling men's like active wear kind of thing. And I don't think I could do the neck thing. Yeah, I don't think I can do the neck thing. Not very comfortable. But I have a gimbal that I can hold and my phone won't be all over. It'll be better the gimbal than the neck thing. Anyway, when he went live, he was showing some of the prices of the clothing and everybody was like, whoa. Because they had like some soccer jerseys. They weren't like anything, brand. They were just like okay. And they were like $32, $28. Yeah. I haven't looked in the men's shirts. Every once in a while, I'll look for like my son or my husband. And they seem like they're like between $7 and like $18. But when I saw his price, I was like, damn, now I'm gonna go. So tomorrow I'm gonna go look. I might go live from there. I don't know. Isn't that wild? I mean, I remember when like, just a little bit after the pandemic and oh, I have these they're like the TikTok backpacks. They're from last Christmas and I had a couple left over. So I just ran those and I have some basketball and are these basketball? Yeah, I have some basketball ones I'm gonna run. Yeah, it's wild how much my thrift shop that I used to go to, I never really sourced there. I went to like estate sales and their prices went up a lot. I used to be able to get, oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, so now the rain's coming. And I'm just gonna run flash sales. They're pinning and then they'll move to the next. How about you guys? If you go out thrifting, are your shop prices pretty high now? Hello. Wait. Ecstatic. What's up? And I never find really good glass at the thrift because it's usually got some kind of chip or flea bite or something. And it has a lot of issues. I have some Dragon Ball Z packs. You have to double the price. You have to tell them, you're creating a buying, personal shopping experience for somebody. They don't have to leave their house. You just got to make sure you describe it, and you just have to double it because you have sales tax, you have taxes, you have to wrap it, you have to pack it. You might have to buy a box, so you want to include that in it. Yeah, but I mean, if something was like $60, I'm not going to run it for $120. But also, if I find something that like is gonna, bring more than the double price, then I might go in between that. It just depends because you're out in the wild and you might. What if you find some, amazing find? You run it or you buy it for yourself and you do some research to figure out the best price for the buyer. Because you are out there creating a custom buying experience. Puffins. What's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How are you? How was your show? What were you doing tonight? Pineapples in the chat. I love it. Puffins underscore N underscore pineapples. Give a follow. Wonderful seller, artist. I don't know if you were doing tumblers tonight. Thank you for the raid. Tell everybody when your next show is. Designing a cup wrap. Oh, that's cool. How do you apply the wrap? Is it like heat pressed on? I know, I'm always interested in those. Don got the Sleepless Club VIP. Oh, Polly Pocket inspired. Oh, no way. So you were doing like a live demo. That's awesome. You love that squirrel, huh? Oh, and Caddyshack, huh? It totally that. I know, I should add that. I should add that one. That's awesome. Drawing and chatting it up and having a good time, huh? Next show's tomorrow. Give a follow. She makes pins. I got my pin from her. My pin is kind of dirty, like in a dirty kind of way. I don't know where my pin is. Someone took it. Oh, what one of those kids took my, oh shit, the kids took my pen. They did. It was up on the top. I don't know. I got some, oh no, no. It's, I see it. Yeah, here's my pen I got from her. Okay. Stop it. I'm picklish. Yeah. I mean, kids might not know what that means. Stop. Stop. Isn't that cute? It's great pen, but my favorite is, and I don't know what these are called, the fur part. I love those on a pen. Yeah, they're like very good sensory. And same thing with the rubber. Yeah. What do you call these balls? You know, the beaded, the pearl, whatever they are? I mean the bling blings. Fuzzy bead. Okay, that's what. So what's the top? I know what these are called. It's just the top, just beads, right? Kayfabe, what's up? Rhinestone. Okay. Yeah, they're like rhinestoned out, blinged out. I figured I'd tag you. Is that how you found me? Okay. We're running some Nightmare Before Christmas. Um, they're in my shed. Hey, how's it going? See, these flash sales aren't running. They run, but they don't show up on screen. Yeah, it's got this like circle with a line through it. Oh, that's a big leg. Leggy, leggy, leggy. Technology, I swear, is puzzling my brain today. Oh, I see. It doesn't go. Oh well, we're gonna just chat, I guess. Then I'm not gonna stay on a super, super long time tonight. Maybe a little bit. How are you doing? What's up, Dazzle Depot? Have you guys tried the new scanning feature on the app? You know, where you scan your packages and then it takes a picture of it and puts it in there so the buyer could see like the package. Have you guys seen that? I know some people, what do you think? You like it? I like how when you take a picture, it takes a picture of PW, but it proves that you like actually have it packaged. But it may help when they try to find it if it's lost. It only is for the whatnot. Do you have to take our original picture? What do you mean? It's pretty quick. So like what happens is I packed all my orders. Well, I I assembled them last night because they were all in little bags and they were all little mini brands. And so I assembled them, and I already knew the weight because they're pretty accurate. And so then I printed out the packing list. I adjusted the box sizes and everything. And then I added a couple extra ounces because like half of them were priority mail automatically. And so they were a pound so far. Yeah. The first time I did it, I hated it. I was like, this is stupid. It doesn't even work. But I already knew that it was only for this side. It was for whatnot. I already knew that. It wasn't for post office because it would be a little bit of like people would be scamming the post office if we could scan our packages and it counted. It doesn't count. But it just helps you lock in your ship time. Because if you scan that you're taking it at the post office or on your way, and then the post office doesn't scan it if you do a drop off for like a day and a half later, it kind of helps you. It used to be the old way you would click mark, confirm drop off, and you just click a button. But now, I mean, I never really used to do that. Now, when you take a picture of the label as it's packaged in the box, it sends it to the buyer. So if the buyer goes in the transaction, it'll see a picture. So make sure you put shoes on, wear some pants, because it's not square. It will scan it. And then you scan another one and it assigns it to the actual label. It's actually pretty cool. They did good with that. And it has some, little quirks, so it'll work itself out in time. I mean, you probably want to. Yeah, you never know where the picture's going to end up. I'm sure Whatnot doesn't want to see it, right? Yeah, it's funny to me. Somebody said they had the boxes between their legs. They were just being silly. Here's some Sanrio Hello Kitty booster pack. I'm gonna run those on a flash sale. So here they are. They're really cute. They're Cayo Sanrio. They're official. I wonder who. I know. I thought you were here, you lurker. I think that's a good idea, though. Somebody got a good picture of me, though. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm so sorry if that was you. It's good. It's real good. It's like really bad. Yeah. It's pretty funny, though. Like a dirty one. I didn't realize that I had my camera kind of angled a little bit, so it was just like my top right here. And I had like kind of a low shirt, and I didn't realize it. And I couldn't change it. I couldn't change a damn picture. Luckily, it was one of my buyers that I always buys from me, but I was like, oh my goodness. I wish you could edit, but it grabs a snapshot of that label so freaking fast. That's okay. It was funny because I looked and I went, oh, changed it. So I think maybe whatnot. I mean, they just scan quick. Maybe they'll fix that. I don't know what to do. But you're welcome. What's up, Andy? Andy, did you ever go to your store early or is it always at night? Because Trish said don't go there at night. We're going to try to meet up. We want to meet up with you. I don't know when, though. Because next week, no, maybe next week. I don't know what you're doing. You're like, ugh, don't. Wait, where's that Sanrio one? Oh, it's that. That's a dupe then. Okay, let me delete that. Hello, JJ Coach. How you doing? Welcome in, friends. I don't know. We're just chilling out, having a chat. I'm running some flash sales right now. Right. I mean, I figured you have all kinds, but we'd have to talk to you first to figure out when you could be there. Yeah. I got to figure out, it's far though. I didn't realize how far it was. I mean, it's not that far, but you know, and the traffic. I know, I think it's over an hour for me, but I probably could get there less. What now? Oh, I have the world's smallest. I'm gonna run these. Wait, hold on a minute. Whatnot? I got a comment. I burn for all eternity. Wow, that's a name. How did you decide to use that name for your YouTube name? You look like you would create an indie animation show with demons and hotels. Am I supposed to laugh? I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie. You shat your pants? Okay. Okay. You had too many enchiladas and burritos? It went straight through. Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be telling everybody that, but okay. These are my comments on YouTube, whatnot, just in case you were wondering. Invalid name. Hello. They're saying. Please hold. I gotta see this. It's so small. There we go. They're saying you look like. Oh no. Is that what it means? All this brain rot. I learned from my kids, but damn. Everything I gotta look up, my browser history, forget about it. I don't even know who that is. Oh, is that who that person is? I have gotten that on YouTube that I look like that person. I don't know. What do they do? Oh, I know now. Now I know. Okay. Oh, it happened to you yesterday? They probably tell everybody on YouTube that. Every blonde. person. Oh, right? Thanks, Andy. Have you guys seen this brain rot plushies that they made? And they're like in the store. They printed them with it's all AI. It's very weird looking. It's like a fish, and then it has like fish face printed on it. I saw gift bags that were that, or the gorilla. I don't even understand. I don't know that I want to though. Yeah. I don't think I want to know. Oh, well, I don't know. I think I just hit the wrong button. Thanks. I got lost in my bin. If you like tiny coffins, I have some in my buy it now. Great for craft. Oh, I have two left. I have some gift cards. Not gift cards, greeting cards. Is it raining at your place yet, Andy? Lisa went to bed. Toilet humor. Oh, oh yeah. It's taking a long time to run flash sales tonight. I don't know what's up. Oh, is my computer full? You're still cleaning it off the walls? Damn. What'd you eat? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's really, really leggy. I can barely run anything, so I guess we'll just talk. It seems like every 2 minutes I can run a dang thing. How's everybody? Oh, here comes our rain. We got a little rain right now. All right, let's see if we can pick this up. Let's see. We'll run a couple of these flash sales. Yeah, there's some glitch with whatnot, at least with the website. I wonder if I could do it on desktop. Welcome in. It's quiet. All right, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't let me do anything. Does anybody have a kid wearing size 5, youth 5? I have a really nice pair of Converse, and they are lace-up sneakers. They're leather. They're a very nice pair in excellent condition. They're pretty loved. They actually weren't even worn, maybe for 5 minutes inside. So I'll run those at 20% off. Actually, that's like 25%. So they'll pin and then you can take a look. But it just takes a few seconds for it to, or a few minutes. Marianne, what's going on? How are you doing? How are you, friend? Okay. Oh, I've got this really great craft paper. It's craft paper tape. It's great for small packages, crafting, junk journaling. So I'll run those at 20% off. Oh, yeah. So weird. Do you guys remember crazy labels? They were like wacky packages. I have a bunch of those in my buy now. Yeah, I can't run these. Ay, 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 come on. All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I can't run anything. It's like glitching. It's taking like too long. So I think there's something in the whatnot. My internet light is on. I just had to check. It's just taking a really long time to load it up. Okay, here's a couple of DVDs I'm gonna try to. Like it works every couple of minutes. I don't know what's up. Kathy, how are you doing? What's going on? Oh my gosh, I've already been on for an hour. Is that wild? Yeah, it like runs it and then it puts like one of those like no, don't do it. Hello, Spirit Hatch. Hey friends, welcome in. All right, I guess I can't really run any of the flash, and I know the auction item's gonna do the same thing. Boobies. Boobies over here on Whatnot and diarrhea on YouTube. Patience. Boo, buzz. Yeah. I've got some Disney pins, only a few left in the buy now. So here's a really nice one I'm going to run right now. Spirit Hatch has been around for a while on the app, I think, huh? I like the name. Do you remember Kayfabe? All the OGs. Okay, I got a couple of DVDs I'm going to run, but oh man. So early. Let me see if I can do it off the app. Yeah, see, it's taking too long. I don't know what the deal is. Let me see. I'm on wireless. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't let you run a flash sale on here. No way. That's the first person you met on Whatnot? That's pretty cool. Wow. I love that. Try to think the very first person, excuse me, the very first person I met. Of course I remember you. That's so awesome. Remember the olden days? Because Kayfabe, you've been on since I've been on, I think. All right, you guys, type it in the chat. When did you start? Whatnot? Even if you're a buyer or a viewer. August 2025. Oh, so you're brand new. When exactly did you start, Kathy? You've been on for 2 years? Oh, okay. I was thinking longer. Yeah, I knew Kayfabe. You've been on what, 4 years? I came on here in like 21 and I had a different account, but I didn't really engage. I was just like checking it out and I wasn't really interested at all in it. But I was in sports cards. And then I came back to it in 22. And then I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I bought stuff and like engaged, but not as a seller. And it wasn't until October um, of 22 that I started selling. But I got approved like in August. Yeah, like December or something. You download the app in November 23, started selling March 24. Tara, hello. How are you? That's awesome. Okay, wait. Yeah, you are a newbie, but that's good. That's all right. May 2025. You're also a newbie. Yeah, there's all the friends. Hey, Pamela, how are you? I'm trying to send you a message today, and like kept getting so many messages and whatnot. Yeah, and I'm just trying to write you back so we could pick a date because I got your message back. Yeah, I get a lot of people that write me and they don't even say hello. They've never been in my shows, and they're like, I have an item that's, like 60 inches by 30 by 12. Is it going to cost a lot to ship? Oh, I'm so sorry, Pamela. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. 16-year-old dog geese. Oh, I know. I know, Tara, it's crazy. Or like, people, and I understand, but it's also like people don't come in your room and they want you to write them back, and I pretty much can't answer all those questions. So, and people either understand it or don't, but it's all about time. Yeah, let's all drop some hearts for Pamela, our friend. And that's yeah, drop some hearts. Let's drop some hearts. Love. I don't know if I have any like hearts on here. Hold on. I'll have to put some like sweet thing in here. Yeah, I don't really have any. I'll have to fix it and add some. Yeah, big hugs. That's hard. Oh, she just didn't wake up. I mean, you never want your puppy to go or anyone you love. So the fact that hopefully she went nice and easy and quick, right? In the sense of if she didn't have any ailment or sickness or anything. Yeah, I mean, we want them to be comfortable. So, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we love our pets. My mom's doggy had to get put down about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months. She lived a great life, 16 years. Yeah, it's a long time. What is that like? Is it 7 years for every year or something? Oh, I'm sorry for that. Yep, she just it's good that she didn't suffer. She was sick. But it's your baby, your doggy. Okay, I don't know what that kind of dog is, but I'm looking it up right now. I've the first part of it, Ann Cotton D. Tueler. I think I'm saying that wrong. And I know as soon as I see a picture, I'll know exactly what kind of pup. Oh, yeah. You told me before, actually. So cute. Mm. Are they kind of like, they almost look like they kind of have their face is like, kind of like my mom's dog, but the hair is a little different. But I can't show the picture because of this. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of what I'm thinking of, and you probably know what dog I'm thinking about. A Bichon. Yeah. That's what like it reminds me of. But like they're smaller, huh? Or Maltese, kind of like that look. Yeah, she's in the Bichon family. Okay, because that's right away when I saw the picture, I'm like, oh yeah, it totally looks like Bichon or like Maltese. My mom's dog was like Maltese. She was about 15 pounds. Yeah. Mm. What else is there? There's like Havanese. There's like 4 or 5 different breeds in that family that they all look like that. But I think your dog has a cuter, because not very big. It's very close to it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe she rests in peace, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah. Hypoallergenic, really? They're always in like the dog shows too. I know that. Yeah, I know they're always in the dog shows. Hello, Humble Hustle. Welcome in. Never knows best. Hold on, I went back in the chat because I thought I missed some, but I think I'm okay. Oh, okay. This is what I did miss something. So Puffin said not doing too bad. I'm at 600 sales, really hoping to reach 1K by Christmas. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. You'll do it. You'll do it. Just keep running your stuff. Like last night, like I was I was really selling. I sold all those mini brands food items in little bundles and stuff. And that was fun. They're fun, the food ones. But I still have a ton. I gotta do another show with those. Yeah. Tonight I plan on doing Doorables, but we're just chilling now because I can't really run anything. And I was gonna try to do it on my phone right here, but it shows the flash sale, but sometimes it doesn't let me. Oh, maybe it will. I didn't even touch it and it flash sales. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I went to I raided at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was fun, huh? Oh, I sent your package out and I wrote you a note. I couldn't find a stormtrooper helmet. I looked in my other stash. I didn't have any. That was all the Star Wars that I had. But I was like, well, if I find it, I'll give it to you. If I don't, then obviously. But I'm gonna be getting some more Star Wars. Are you gonna make earrings? So much fun. I was hoping I would have found it because I somehow had a duplicate. Yeah. Hello, vintage girl. How you doing? What is going on? I know last night, I'm probably not gonna be able to run anything because it's not letting me even run it on the app. So it could be some glitch. You're gonna try and see if it works. I'll be back for the random. Yeah, because I have a ton. I still have a whole drawer full of them, but I have a girl locally that like is a huge collector, and so she builds sets, and then she sells the sets. But I always buy her back like her extra stock because I don't want to open them all the time. I just want a whole bunch of them. And you just found some hot dog wiener dogs. Yes, in the pack. I have those. I kept them for myself because, why not? Wait, where are my wieners? Oh, they're not over here. I think they're in my shed. I have like a hutch. Yeah, and there's a little pack of wieners, and they're a 2-pack. You can take them apart. And I have a little shelf with like all little tchotchkes like that in there. Yeah, or there might be in my mini drawers. Behind me, I have like, see that little black and white squares? I used to play this game on here before the mystery thing got canceled because people ruined it. I would sell each of those drawers and they would go crazy. I would play these like blind bid games. You can't do it anymore. And then somebody would bid and they would bid up and I would say, trust me. So what would happen is the highest bid, I would tell them, okay, I'm going to pick 3 items from my inventory. And it was vintage show. And then I'm going to show you all 3 and you can pick which one you want. And they would all be in the value of $10, $20 more than what they bid. And sometimes it'd be the same. Sis, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. It's the middle of the night. How you doing? We're just chilling. I can't run anything. Um, yeah, I would do that. Hello. Oh, because you were traveling. You were searching if you could do blind bags of beads on live. Seems, yeah, there's a gray area for it. Are you going to where I think you're going? Oh, never mind. I know. I remembered. I remembered. That's right. I had to think. I was thinking it was the A place, but I don't like to say because it's your business. I think you could do it. You just can't call it mystery or random. So, for example, if you wanted to do so everything has to be the same. Okay, so it's like if I wanted to do a surprise set, because that's what it's called now, I could do surprise sets with like all Doorables, right? I could do it with all Doorables. So say I have like 12 Doorables. I have to show them on camera the entire time. Okay? I have to show them on camera. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's going to be great. That's where my husband's family is from. Yeah, they live over there and they live over there. So if I did a surprise set and I ran it and I set it up, here's how I would have to show it. They would all have to be on camera so you could see them. Okay? And then I could number them or obviously I'd make them neater. And then when I list them, I would have to say like, Ewok, Star Disney. I'd put it like this because this is how I am. Ewok, Star Wars, Doorable, and then I would put like black flocked or flocked black. I think it's EW1 is the number for it. And then where the next section is, I would put new or pre-loved or open. You have to put that. Don't put random number 1. And then the next one on the list would be, Disney Doorables Pixel Dumbo. And then I would put new. I mean, new out of package. You have to fill it out. But I wouldn't put like if this was number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Let me get rid of my dime. Number 5, number 6, right? Can't do that. And you put random number 1, random, you can't do that. You're going to get reported and you're going to get a suspension. Yeah. It says it in the rules though, so that's what Whatnot wants. But it always all has to be on camera while you're doing it. Hello, rabbit hole. So, I would have to, if I played the game and I ran the auction and somebody won, the randomizer, because I put in all that data, it would spin whoever the win was, and then it would choose for you which one. So it might say, Disney Adorable, Wreck-It Ralph, and then I would show it, and then I would put a sticker. So craft bags, they're not going to be the same unless you just do all beads. It's kind of like got a gray area in it. So for example, you know how Duck does those little kits? So if all those kits were in one thing in their own, you probably could get away with one kit like that, but they have to be like exactly the same, but they could vary it in color, different kinds of toppers, but it have to be the same, but it's kind of like that little area where you might, I want clarity on that. I have to ask Whatnot for clarity on that and clarity with vintage. Because we have a lot of small vintage animals that are, what if they're all figures under 4 inches tall, but they're all different? Like, is that allowed? So we need more clarity on it. That makes no sense. I think the reason why they say it has to be like, not all the same, not like 10 Dumbos. These are all Doorables. They're going to be a little bit different, but like I couldn't do where I had my blind bags I do like this. So the brand new bag and then this, you can't mix it. Okay. So, or if I did single Pokemon cards, I couldn't do one single card and then a pack of cards. You can't mix it that way. Okay. But you could do what I was just talking about. Yeah. So it's kind of confusing. And because it was designed for sports cards, just like if you had memorabilia, like baseballs, bats, things like that, and then you had an autographed 8x10 picture, you couldn't mix those two up. Yeah, it's kind of, I've seen people in vintage category doing their own rules. So don't do that because, Whatnot will find out. Yeah, so those shows now, because people are misusing those shows, the bummer is you can't promote them and they're not getting traction on the app. So will they go away? Who knows? Nobody has the answer for that. But more and more people misuse them. So that's why they want it on camera. I mean, I've watched people like sell Loungefly bags and then have it on the wall behind them. And then they have, if you don't look at the list of, you can see as a buyer, you can see the list of the items and what's available, what's already been sold, what's been picked. And so you assume that when you see the background that shows all Loungeflies, that's what you're going to win. But they're very strategic is the right word, in what they select. So they could pick a backpack that's some off-brand whatever, but it's a backpack and it's about the size of the Loungefly, and you could win one of those. It's insane, I know. And so they could have like 50 spots, okay? And only 5 spots are Loungeflies, and the rest are these cheap $5 backpacks, $10 backpack. I think with the bags, it has to be $50 or more. Yeah, they do have some rules with that. But you couldn't do like Loungefly backpacks and then Loungefly wallets. You can't do that. It all has to be backpacks. Yeah, and I think that right there should ban them forever from being able to run the game when they cheat like that. That is not right. That happened to my sister. The girl was like, "Oh, you're gonna get a Loungefly. Oh, you got this," and she showed it real quick and then took it off camera. I was like, My sister sent me the picture of it. I was like, no, 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 you didn't. Athena, what's going on? How are you? What's up? We're talking about mystery surprise sets. I can't really run anything because there's some weird glitch. Yeah. It might be me though. I have this huge video. Yeah, I have this huge files in here. I'm trying to offload them right now. Technology. How are you doing? So we're talking. What am I talking about? Oh, hello over there. Nah, never mind. Um, oh, oh, it doesn't hurt my feelings when you say it. You apologize? Okay, no problem. I'm on whatnot.com. It's a selling app, and that's what these little figures are. But we're having a chat about it. No, there's a bunch over here. But you came late. Yes. Yes, Aussie. I don't think those two should be in the same kind of surprise set. Yeah, when they're running like, a hard tag lounge fly, that's what, 50 to 125 bucks. They should not be allowed to put some cheap ass, Dollar Tree wallet. If you're going to do all Dollar Tree wallets, fine. Who cares, right? But don't do that. I think that's terrible. I told my sister to report it because it shouldn't have been. And I think she swiped up to 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask her. But she was very disappointed because when she got the bag, it was like damaged. And it was a little zipper pouch. Very unethical. Yeah. And some people don't have a problem with being unethical. I just know for me, I couldn't do that. Yeah. I have what I'm going to send you. Athena, I'm going to get more Ripper ships. I want to do a surprise set with Ripper ships. I think that'd be kind of fun. But they all have to be like the same. But I have done the Ripper ship with like the Doorables. And then I've done it with like the Ewoks. I've done it with Stitch. I got a bunch of Christmas Doorables. You want to hear what happened? I opened them all. I wanted to get the whole set. I got so many of them. You would feel terrible. Yeah, ripping people off like that. My brain, I know, I just can't. Yeah. Hello, friends. I honestly could not do that. But that's on the person, it's again, you could get away with it a couple times if you want to do that kind of thing, but it will catch up with you. And if it isn't Whatnot that catches up with you doing that, it's going to be the buyers because they are never coming back to shop with somebody that does that. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I ever got scammed or whatever you want to call it from a giveaway. Oh, West Coast. Yeah, it's just integrity for me. I mean, if I'm going to do Loungefly, I'm doing all Loungefly. And yes, I'm not going to start it at $1. I'm going to make sure I don't totally lose. Whereas people do that and they don't have the audience, they don't have the bidders in there, and they are losing big time. And I know you take a chance sometimes, the excitement, you promote your show, but that's a big gamble because those are expensive. And maybe you lose a couple of times, but how many times are you going to do this until you make it back? Yeah, I don't know. So I love doing surprise sets with small stuff. People love it. It's easy to ship. I mean, like these are 1 to 3 ounces shipped because they can go in a bubble mailer. And if people buy more, then they work to a pound. I got free boxes. I know they complain the whole time. Yeah, I'm going to be fair. I'm like, okay, look, if I bought a surprise item, right? Like a blind box, and I paid a certain amount with tax and all that, I need to like at least double it to make money back and not lose money because there's fees. You run a flash sale, and that's only on some things. If I get a bulk deal, then I'm going to pass it on to my buyers. You know, the drawer game was so fun, huh, Kathy? Yeah, I would never like want to run it for $1. I'll be like, let's run it for $1. I mean, I have done that. Sometimes it doesn't sell for $1. So I just am like, I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's just. And then it's about because like by the time you're done, you get like 42 cents and you got to put it in a 55-cent box. So you just paid 10 cents. right? So you took a loss. But yeah, I see it a lot where they, come on, you let me down. Come on, chat. You know how much I paid for that? You're killing me, chat. You know what? Don't start it at that price. A lot of sellers I know that have grown like crazy on this app, they say the same thing. They did it in the beginning, and then now they are like, yeah, we don't do dollar starts. We started a little bit higher. We got to make money. We have an overhead now. We have a warehouse. Yeah. Yeah, usually when they start whining like that, I like to watch the chat. I say whining because it is. And I know it's kind of like, it makes you a little anxious, right? Yeah. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Hello, Renewed. How you doing? I see you guys. I just can't read the chat. I got to zoom in. We were just talking about surprise sets. Scossels. Did I say that right? Miss Bell. Hello. Bond 63. I like to say hi to you guys sometimes, but I don't get to say all the names. I know some people don't like their name to be called out. Amanda. Yeah, I feel like run your item for the price you're comfortable with so you don't lose money. Because people will be like, I got to start it at $1. And then I'm giving them max shipping. And then I'm giving them, what's the other one they do? They run flash sales or something. I'm like, you just gave away all your money. It probably is because people like the hype or not. Or the algorithm likes it. Yeah. Heart Centered Soul, how you doing? Lurking over here. They're having a heart attack the whole time about the price. I know. Yeah. There's so many people that do it great for $1. You know, I have friends on here that I know that do incredible. Yeah, they run it for $1. If it sells $1, hey, you got a great deal. Congratulations. They never say like, "Ugh, you just stole that from me." Oh, woke you up. Yeah, it'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. That's why. And they had to learn. They had to learn and they wanted to scale their business that way. Not, there's a lot of sellers on here that are me, myself, and I, you know, like myself. I pack, I wrap, I ship, I source, I pay the bills, and repeat and ship, you know. So it's like it works for me. If I wanted to scale up and get, you know, location and I did look at a location actually. Yeah, you just do it all. And then when it becomes too much, you decide, all right, what do I want to do with my business? You know? Yeah, right. Um, I mean, I would love to just sell and have somebody pack, wrap, pack, and ship it all. But I would like to have a location. I wouldn't want to do it here anymore. Yeah, but who knows? I did look at a couple of locations though. Yeah, I have a couple of friends. We were talking about like splitting a location and they stream, but they sell on a different platform and we were considering it. Yeah. I have this really good idea I would love to do, but I know they have one in LA, but I don't know. I'm talking to my one friend about it right now. But yeah, so we did talk about there's 3 of us to do that. And the other one doesn't, she just streams on her own and sells off her website. And she's like a handmade artist. But yeah, we looked at doing that because it wasn't too expensive, but the real estate property, the real estate has gone up crazy for like leasing commercial. Yeah, a separate place. Yeah, separate from work, but I don't think I could afford it. Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna, I don't know, next year goals, you know. Oh my gosh, that was like 10 minutes ago. I picked you as a mod and it just told me. Dream captured. You're the Sleepless Club VIP. Hello. Hello, Lindy. Welcome in. We're kind of just chatting tonight now because I can't run anything, but we're talking about surprise sets. And I have some show notes if you want to check out. But I'm on every day. This is day, I think it's 529. I don't know what YouTube, what does YouTube say? Hi, how are you doing, friend? I want to look on YouTube real quick because I'm curious. Yeah, 5:29. I did it right. Well, big hugs to you, okay? Because I'm okay. I have had a kind of a rough week, if I'm gonna be real. Yeah, this fucking grief, and I'm gonna say it like that, is rough. Yeah, these waves are one day at a time. Yeah, these waves are pretty crazy. But I'm okay. Yeah, I miss my mom a lot. It's when it's quiet. It's when it's quiet. Yeah, just like I'll be washing dishes and then all of a sudden I'll like hear her voice and that's it. It's over. Yeah. I haven't really like had an ugly cry yet. It's coming though, I can tell. Yeah. I think I told you it took me about 6 months to go back in love with your mom and your dad both. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. GR. Yeah, I mean I can talk about my mom and stuff without crying. I mean, I could let myself go and cry because I know that's okay, but like I don't think I could stop. Yeah, like I want to part of me really, I guess we're going to talk about this, but part of me really bothers me that my mom's buried in a cold ground. That is a hard thing for me. I think because my mom had so much life and such a happy, her smile so beautiful, that fucking angers me, but she's not suffering, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's indescribable. I mean, if you haven't lost your parent, you know, record them. Record them. Ask them a lot of questions. I mean, I asked my mom a lot, but like I hadn't found my paper that I had in my, not my paper, but well, I had a paper too in a book, in my phone, and I was looking at the questions. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to ask that. Yeah. There was just some little things, you know. I'm sure I have it because I asked my mom so many questions. Yeah. You used to have coffee with your mom every night over the phone? Yeah. My sister talked to my mom like every day. I used to talk to my mom every day, but you know, I got younger kids and life just gets you busy, you know. You lost your grandparents that were your everything, so grief it is real. And the grief from your parents and your grandparents and your children, those are also different. Yeah. Also so different. Yeah. Oh yeah. My grandma, my mom's mom never wanted to be buried in the ground. She didn't like the idea of, I mean, I'm going to be honest and say what she said. She didn't want bugs on her, but you know, the reality is it's going to happen, but she just didn't. So she's in a crypt above ground. And that she used to be in Las Vegas, but because my grandfather and her lived there, and then she died, I don't know, maybe a year after they moved there, if that. And and then he died, or no, he died. Then my mom and her siblings decided to bring their mother to be with her father. So the father was in first, and then they brought her and put her in. And they were sealing it up because they seal it up, and then they put the like marble. They sealed up with concrete, and then they put marble on it with the plaque and all that. And just as they were putting the concrete one on, we got there, and then they were able to pull my grandma's casket out, and we were able to see it, not open or anything like that. But it was still as I remembered it as a kid. Yeah, it was kind of a trip but it was so cool that they were to be able to put them together. You kept some of your mom's ashes. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Lola, how you doing? Yeah, my mom was a Catholic, so no way she was getting cremated. But she was like, I don't care, but she really never wanted to be. So she got her wish. Her and my dad are like side by side. Um, and it's a trip, like, you know, it's a trip. It's weird. My mom didn't really say whether she wanted ashes. She said somewhere we could go visit. Yeah. And sometimes if you don't ask about it or don't know, a Catholic Buddhist? I've never heard of that. So she was both, right? I never heard of that. I guess both. That's what I'm gonna assume. So that's like kind of opposites. I like it. Yeah. Um yeah, my mom was an Italian Catholic, so she faith was real important to her. It got her through her whole life. All the good, all the bad, everything. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you have your mom, her ashes. That's one thing I have. My very best friend, her mom was cremated, and so I actually have her ashes. It's kind of a trip, but I loved her so much, like a second mom. But I'm like, where did I put Cindy? Her name is Cindy, you guys. I should put her on my shelf behind me. We have like a joke about what part of her ashes are that I have. She was one of my favorite people. You want to be in Catholic mausoleum? Me personally, like I don't care. Cheapest way, doesn't matter. Yeah. Actually I love those now they have it where they wrap you in the shroud and they bury you like in a pasture and then they plant a tree over you. Yeah. I've seen some beautiful funerals like that and it's not as even close as expensive. Some people do it like on their land. It's very expensive, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be real, it's like if I'm dead, I don't have a say so. So whatever's cool for my family, cremate me, go sprinkle me in Norway and Italy. I don't care. I'm not gonna have a say so. But I don't tend to think about that. I know that I manifest that I'm gonna live to be like 110, so just a random number. But it's possible. Yeah. Whatever's cheap. Yeah, it's expensive. It's very expensive. It's definitely the business to be in. Yeah. Your baby brother was killed at 7. Oh, honey. Hit and run, cremated after organ donation. Daddy died at 90. My bro has both. I'm sorry about your brother. 17. My goodness. But thank you for your family for that selfless gift. Did you guys ever get like a letter? Is it okay to ask you this? Did you guys ever get a letter from like who he donated to, or because some people do it, some people don't. And 90, wow, that's a that's a long life. But it's not. It goes so fast, right? Like my mom was 86. You wonder if your family would want to take me on their great travel adventures or something. Yeah, your mom was 77, still young. Even I think of my mom at um 86, it's like, and she just had her birthday like in May. When mom goes, we are mixing them together. Oh, I love that. And plant them on our apple tree. She's 90 now. What a gift, huh? Yeah. I like the mixing together. Yeah. That is, I like the mixing together. Yeah, that's so young. I mean, it kind of like, to me, it's like such a reminder of time, how precious time is and how much we waste and take people that we're supposed to love for granted, you know? I just, I don't know. Right now, I don't know how to explain it. Your grandson, I'm not sure what you mean, Ozzy. It was a lover, but I think you're talking in your phone, huh? That was their baby? Oh my gosh. So that was your young brother. I can't even imagine losing your kid. Like, I watched my best friend's mom, the one I loved, who I have her ashes. I watched her bury her child. It completely destroyed her life. It was very sad. There's just no words for that kind of loss. She, yeah, I don't know how she survived for that. And her little boy went through a lot. Yeah, Tara and I can. Yeah, it's just wild. You know what's crazier is when I think back about him, because he was just a little baby and we were teenagers. When I think back and I'm like, oh my gosh, he would be, and he was so cute, but he had a very rare blood disease, and it was called histiocytosis simplex X. And he's in medical books and everything, and it's basically kind of like leukemia in a way. Um, but he was I think 3, if I have to think back on it. But today, if he was alive, he would be. This is the part where I think like, why? If he would be 37 years old. He would be 37 if he was alive. He'd be like our little brother. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so he would be 37 years old. He was born in 1988. And actually, I think it was October 8th. He just would have turned 37. Oh, your mom's dog died 5 years before her. You sprinkled the ashes together. Now they're together. Yeah, so many stories. I like to watch this guy. I found this guy on TikTok because I've always loved anything funeral related, anything mortuary science, um, morbid curiosity, but I've always respected that because that's work. They take care of um, hospice, all that stuff. I've always just like watched it even for years on TikTok. And there's this guy, and he's like, his name is, oh, what the heck is his name on there? Like, no, everybody's dying to get into that business. Like, literally the joke. That's what all the time I hear that. Um, you always have an empty chair for your donor. Oh, wow. That's special. Wow. Um, I forgot what his name. He's like Mortician Eric or something like that. And he tells all these stories. If you like listening to somebody talk about stories about all these funerals and people he's taking care of, because he's been a mortician director type for like 27 years. And he does this chat on TikTok called Porch Talk. It's so good. And it just makes you think like, look at this guy and all the specific details that he is discussing and remembering, like how many hundreds of funerals, if thousands, he's taking care of people. And he lives in like a small town. Yeah, Eric the Undertaker. That's what his name is. And he's like a real nice man. But I like to catch him live and listen. Yeah, he tells all these really nice, what's up, Mr. Sith? Yeah. But I've always been interested in that. Because, I mean, it doesn't scare me or anything like that. It's just kind of fascinating. Maybe because, like, when I was young, I wanted to be a mortician. And now I see, because even, like, after my mom and being there with the lady who does the makeup and all that, I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't seem like that. I mean, it's probably hard of a job, a career, but, like, I was like, I see the reward part of it, the positive. I don't think so. I don't think they do, Kathy. USA. What country are you in, Seth? I'm in America, USA, in California. Hello, welcome in. I think that like they have to figure out a way to remove some of their emotion probably. And I'm sure when they leave, they cry. Yeah. My friend is an ER doctor, and I went to high school with her. She's in general practice now. I think she moved, family practice, and she said when the worst is when you have to tell someone their kid passed away. She goes, I to try to separate yourself from that professionally, that part I can handle. It's as soon as I'm done telling the parent that and consoling them. She said every time I go cry, I kiss my kids because yeah, I couldn't even imagine. Oh, you're in New Zealand? Hello. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's it's like I always say, like, you just never know what someone's going through or what they've been through, and not everybody has earned the right. Thank you, Mr. Sith. I appreciate to hear your story, and you guys were sharing some stuff, so thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was supposed to be red, but it's like pink now. What time is it in New Zealand? So I'm on Whatnot. In case you're on YouTube watching, I'm on whatnot.com and we're just chatting a little bit. Yeah, my friend Aussie is over here on Whatnot. Come over. There's a QR code right here. Take a picture and sign up if you want to come shopping. Yep. Or at least hang out. You don't have to shop. And then you could chat with everybody on Whatnot. And they're all nice. You always wanted to visit? It's just over 10 p.m. Nice. Yeah, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:08 p.m. or a.m. It's 1 a.m. So then the hours they don't bite very hard, I should say. Dream Captured said we don't bite, but I had to say not very hard. Some people do maybe. So we're just relaxing, we're chatting. Yeah, right. Softly. Nibble. Oh man. New Zealand is stunning. I would love to go there. I would absolutely love to go there. I'm going to end this poll, get it out of the screen. I'm sure it's I think it's my husband. He had a coworker that his family moved there probably about 15 years ago. They were done with here and the job market for the guy, and they moved over there and they had to go through a couple of hoops, but they're doing really good there. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Hey, what's up? Where would I don't know all the places, but it just looked amazing. What's up, Faded Flamingo? How are you? They talk funny. What's the accent like? Faded Flamingo, I got something in the mail from you today. I was like, oh, she's nice. She just told me to fuck off the other day. And I found it. She wrote me a love letter and everything. It says, D, I love you. The big heart. How are you doing? What are you doing up so early? Oh, it's like 5. It's like 5. Oh, look, all my little hearts are working. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. The lighting, yeah. Um, oh, Mr. Sid, thank you. We goof around over here and I just try to keep it positive, especially as crazy as it can be in our world, right? You get up at 4 to start your day? Yeah, because sometimes I go to bed and you and your sister are on, and then I can listen to you, but I barely catch you because I go to bed at that time. And I'm like on my phone and I got my earbud in and I'm watching. I go to sleep, I don't get to stay too long. But it's always such a good surprise. Or if I go to bed at like 4 and then I get up at like 6-ish, then I catch you. Yeah. That's a good time. Actually, they say it's really good to start early. Weird? What's weird, Kathy? Did I miss something? Can I ask you a question? Sure. Should I guess? Go ahead. Actually, you can ask. Welcome in, friends. I'm answering a question on YouTube from our friend, Mr. Sith. Oh, said the woman who literally stayed up for 72 hours. Remember, Kathy? The good old days. Or was it 54 hours? It was so long. You guys, Kathy could do the world record stream. You could stay up for, 80 hours. Yeah. You probably could. It is. It's quite, I know. That's why I like to stream at nighttime. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I like the night. I like the nightlife. I like the nightlife too. Yeah, I really like to be on at night. I mean, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I've been on for 2 hours. I gotta go to bed. Yeah. And you get funnier and funnier. I am old. I'm told. I'm old. That's what I heard. Because I don't have it zoomed in. Thank you for the hearts. Are you gonna ask me the question? I'm dying to know. I'm old. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, it's me time. I love that. Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. I appreciate you. You feel old? You know when I feel old? I mean, I don't. Like sometimes I'm like, I see people and we all like, we all look a certain way. And then I think when I get on the floor and then I try to get up, I'm like, ugh, the joints are cracking, right? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, like my one knee was messed up from my hip. It's getting better actually with this thing I'm doing, but just from being a catcher playing softball those years. Yeah. But age is just a number. Yeah, you need to. Well, you better get them. I know. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I know my friend's dad had that, sir. I told you he had the. He did he get two hips? Oh no, he got two knees at not at the same time though. He got the first one and then he got the second one like 12 weeks later, 6 weeks. The guy was running. He was running in like mini marathons, half a marathon, and he wasn't a runner. You feel younger than you did 10 years ago. It's weird. That's good though. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I need to my one knee was really messed up like a few years ago. But I started doing like this stretching and it's made a huge difference. Yeah. I'm never gonna be a runner or any of that. I mean, I can't say never, you never know. I do what I want. I do what I want. I love your name. Where the hell is I don't fuck with you. Where's she at? I have not seen her in forever. I tagged her so many times. I'm gonna have to go to her house. I'm gonna go to her house. I don't fuck with you. Where are you? I miss her. Okay. I wish I had a credit card. I wish I could send you some money. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I miss her. That's very nice of you to say that though, Mr. Sith. Yeah. Oh, the healthcare. Let's not go there. Yeah, we haven't seen her in a while. I tagged her a few times. You lost a lot of emotional and physical weight. That's good. I think fuck trying to think about running, right? But folding your legs, right? For 5 minutes or walk some stairs. Yeah. I started doing this thing where you stand and then you lift, with your feet on like a step, and it's made a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah, stress will age you. I got I would stress myself out overthinking stuff when I was younger, and I was like, it's wild how quick it starts to mess with you. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, let shit go. I like honestly, you know, guess how old you are? I don't know. Are you a kid? 99. You're 99, huh? I as I got older, like in my 40s, I started just like realize like, you know, all this stuff we overthink and worry like myself, it just doesn't matter. And after, you know, you go through things, people get different versions of you. You learn about yourself, you're tolerating all those things, people pleasing. And you know what? One day you just say, fuck it all. Who cares? We're not getting out of this alive. So we either get along or we don't deal with each other. I'm an all or nothing. And now with my mom being gone, I'm going to do what I got to do for myself first. And I don't care if people like it or not. I got to be happy first. And I choose it 100%. And then my family, yeah, let it go. It doesn't matter. At the end of your life, like even I talked to my mom and she's like, none of that stuff matters. Like that was, she didn't, at the end, she probably had some regrets. I don't know. But she didn't, you know what mattered the most? That our kids were there and her relationship and the love. That's it. The love. Oh, that's funny. You're 82? That's awesome. Oh, no. Wait, you're not 82, right? Born, graduate 2000. Thank you. Yeah. And now that I like, you go and you just learn. Yeah. And then you learn, you're like, I don't even care. It's it's kind of weird. I mean, it sounds like it's like, oh man, she don't care about nothing. Of course I care. No, born in 82. Okay, 43. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be like a jerk to somebody, but I'm not the person I used to be. Yep, I don't tolerate very much. It's a good thing. Yep, it's a good thing. I was talking to my best friend about it too, and she's just like, you know what? That's good. No bullshit. Why do people gotta be like the way they are, you know? Life is truly so short. I don't stress about nothing no more. It's the weirdest thing. I don't even care. I'm gonna make it in my head. I'm not overthinking, and if I want something and I need to do it, I'm doing it. When you hit 40, yeah, it was like 42 for me. I'm not stressing out. I like, and if I talk to somebody and they're negative, I'm gone. I ain't fucking with that. I'm just not into that. That energy that transfers to you is toxic as hell. I cannot deal with it. Yeah. You think you're a people pleaser most of your life. Nobody close understood what happened. I think, yeah, yeah, you realize it doesn't matter. Yep, that's true. And some folks that are still doing their toxic behaviors, they don't see that. And then if you're dealing with them in that manner and they're treating you like shit, they're getting that version of you. If you've grown and healed and to doing all the things and don't care, that's a different version. You're not living in the past in that person anymore. I always talk to my girlfriends about this all the time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Live your life. Yeah, as soon as I get the sense, and I'm an empath, but as soon as I get it, the complaining, the negativity, this, that, I just can't anymore. And now, like, someone's like on YouTube when people say stuff like, you're fat, you're this, it doesn't hurt me. I've been through worse things. It doesn't hurt me. It just says more about their character and what kind of person they are than anything. And that's on them, not me. Yeah. Like it's so crazy and it's about having confidence and, you know, being an empath. It is tough, but you got to learn to divide yourself from that. Yeah. Because being an empath can be it can also be kind of, in a way, negative because you allow that energy to absorb into you, and you have to learn not to. And I used to be worse, like, oh my gosh, I would just, and it completely drains me. So I no more. I have a switch in my head. Yep, I have a switch in my head because I can't control it. I don't need to control it. And when you get that, you have like a superpower. Yeah, you get a superpower because it's like you're wasting so much time letting that energy absorb you. At least for me, I just can't. Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. It's like the house is on fire. Are you gonna stay in it or get away from that person? I'm out. Yeah, like you owe them something. Yeah, you don't, right? I know. It's the guilt. I think it's guilt for some people. Like, yeah, like you owe them something. I don't get that. Why do I owe you anything? And girl, those are like 12 old trolls you would never want to. Exactly. No, I would say like in the beginning when I started, they would say stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, now I'll do like little playful burns back. But most people on there now come back and hang out because they see, what conversations takes place here. And it's been good since, but sometimes there's some comments and you're just like, why do you write that? I'm so sorry you feel that way by yourself. That's actually how I turn it. And I was a people pleaser. And then one day I learned really about people pleasing. And I went, oh, I'm quitting everything. I'm quitting everything. And I literally quit everything except my work stuff, but like anything that was related to me volunteering, helping. I thought, oh my gosh. Yeah. And you can never have an expectation. You'll get a rude awakening. Yeah. People feel entitled. Entitled's the other word too. Yeah. You're a people pleaser too, but yeah, trauma response there. Protective measure. Now, if you like me, great. If not, it is what it is. Yeah. I never spoke up, but I do now. Depends if it's worth it. Yeah. Sometimes better just walk away from everything, not say a peep. Yeah. Silence is golden. And in fact, it's silence. Anybody that disturbs my peace, I'm bye. I'm just not interested in that kind of engagement. If you're gonna have a positive influence, then I'm interested. But you can type asshole. Yeah, right. Yeah, fuel to the fire, all the different things. You zone out, asshole. There you go. Feel better. I just can't. It's like, are people that want you to do stuff for them and expect you to do it for free or, things like that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? How did I learn that I was like people pleasing? I found this chick during I was going to therapy too. I found this lady, which everybody deserves it. There's free therapy out there. Go talk to somebody because they're basically going to hold your hand through it, you know, and help you. They're not going to tell you what to do. They're going to just help you. Anyway, I found this lady, I forgot her name, on YouTube, and she started talking about trauma response and talking about um she started talking about like healthy boundaries and different things. So I really liked her. And so I watched her for a little while, and she mentioned people pleasing and explaining it and like breaking it down. And I went, no, that's me. Am I sure? I was like kind of in denial. And that was like 15 years ago. Yeah, you volunteer and you take it on like it's your own and da 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 da. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm not doing that shit anymore. And that's when I quit everything. Yep, that's when I quit everything. I'm gonna move all these out of the way. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So then when I walked away from like this huge project I volunteered at, they were like a week later, can you help us with this? And I'm like, no. And I learned that no was a complete sentence. Oh, people don't like that. People don't like that, you know? Well, there's a, like I think about it like, yeah, and it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. But as you get older, you don't give a fuck what people think about you. And I honestly don't anymore. It used to bother me, not at all now. I have feelings, Am I gonna be sad about it? Maybe for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna spend any time on it. I mean, I've gotten rid of friends that I had for years and years and years because they were just terrible, terrible people for me. Um, and a lot of people wish they could be that way, that it was so easy. It wasn't that easy. I had to do a lot of work, a lot of soul searching to get to this mindset. Yeah, and now I'm about to pivot in a huge way for myself and my family. Yeah, right. Bad habits with good intention. Yeah. It is the freedom I feel like, I don't know anybody, anything. And we don't have to compare or anything. We're all different, unique. But you know what? The one thing I learned is like, it's so weird that it just, who wears bras, Kathy? Come on. No. You know what, JK? I might have some VHS in the buy now, but they're more like Jane Fonda workout. No comics. I don't really collect any of that anymore. But Sable underscore Lou, she might have some comics. I don't know if she's all done with the comics. She might. Yeah, when you're nice, people try to take advantage of you. Yeah. Used to have trouble saying no. Now I'm really good at it. I like that, Peacock. It's easy to say no. And you don't have to explain yourself. You don't know anybody's shit. Yep. I love it when people ask for stuff. Yes, free the titties too. I see the red check. You see all the people using that and don't ever doubt that they don't appreciate your love. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, being nice. Today or yesterday was like National Nice Day or something, Kindness Day. I saw that. Yeah, it's kind of a good feeling. Like I don't think about it. That's right. I usually don't give an answer. Like I'll tell you about something. So I make a lot of like documentary style things for people like through their life, interviews and stuff. And so I make a few a month and it's pretty good. And so I have a fee now that I charge. I mean, I always have, but the rate has gone up pretty good. So at least making one every month. And a lot of time goes into that, like a ton. I have to collect pictures. I have to clean the pictures up, touch them up and spend hours on them. But I get compensated. Then I interview the people and I have to process that footage. Oh, yeah, I have been for like 15 years, but really 10 years. And I've done a ton of them. And, it could end up being like a 40-minute one, a 20-minute one. There's still so much time that goes into it. And so I have a rate. And I was just asked if I wanted to make one for somebody having a party. And I haven't replied. And I was going to reply with my rate card because family or friends, there's no discount. You pay me for my work or you find someone else. Yep. And that'll be it. I didn't answer. Yep. But I thought, wow, I don't speak with you, but you asked. But if as soon as they see the rate card, they're like later because they want it for free. And I never hear from this person and no disrespect to them, but it's like, how could you want to ask somebody? Because it's good. I'm good. That's why. I did my mom's. It was 48 minutes. It definitely helped me a lot. And it was done very well. I need to make my sister a copy of it. I forgot. Yeah, that's it's they pick me, I pick them. What do I want to do for 300? Well, I'm on the internet, so I mean that's really not enough money if you're trying to. No, I'm just kidding. 300 gems? I don't know. Tell me a joke and then I'll think about it. I don't do things for money over here, really. We're just having a chat, so welcome in, friend. Is that Alec? What's up? What do you do for 300? You want me to do a backflip? Ready? I'll close my laptop screen like real quick. Yeah. Probably easier in the end. Haha, this is true. It's all right, stay broke. Whatever. I'm a millionaire. Is that what you wanted me to tell you, Alec? You come over here and you always say that. 300 what? You got to put in some real work. Well, I don't do tricks. I'm not a I'm just chatting over here, so, carry on. I don't have any tricks. What tricks am I going to do? I know one trick, ready? But see, I don't do that kind of thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Some of the girls over here have some tricks. For 300, I will let you scrub my floor. Okay. You hear that? You hear that? It's a good one, huh? Gotcha. What's up? She just told you about her knee. I know. Oh, no, no, no. I was just talking about I had edited my mom's video and put the whole thing together from scratch. And I said I have to make Linda a copy of it because I forgot. Gotcha. What's up? They got Cash App. I'm not going to give you my Cash App. Yeah, I'm not a circus seal. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember. Patty, hello. Come on, peeps. Bid it up. Yeah, I don't do any. I could talk on a banana phone. That's about it. But again, you're all talk about your money, so I don't really do that here. I'm just playing around with you on YouTube. We're just chatting. So feel free to come and join in. But just remember to be kind. I know. I thought it said fucking. Sorry. Oh yeah. YouTube can get wild, but yeah. No, I'll communicate with YouTube. I do that here. Oh, you were at work yesterday and your friend goes, gotcha. LOL. I don't like to be kind, Kathy, anymore. I'm a real bitch. I'm like my sister now. Yeah. I told her that. She's laughing. She's like, you're right. Because she's very direct. Now I'm just, yeah, we're just having an open chat here. You did. Okay. It's somebody else's, right, Peacock? Totally. Yeah. Talk about it in past tense. She goes, gotcha. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not a bitch. I can be. But I want to be a happy bitch. I just want to be a happy person. I'm choosing it. Yeah. Because the other day I was thinking, wow, I'm going to be 52, which is still a young number. But I have to go to 110. So I'm going to make those years good. Yeah. For right now, I'm just going to pause and reflect. Some nights I might need to talk. You're right. Healthy boundaries don't make you a biatch. Yeah. My healthy boundaries are like, I'm pretty good about them. Since I started on Whatnot, sometimes I'm bad where I'm like, okay, tonight, you guys, I'm only going to be on for 2 hours selling. Tonight I didn't say, but I had too many glitches to run stuff. It kept getting delayed. You're getting Medicare in 6 months. Is it going to be there? That's good. You're so young. Let's see. Right. Yeah, I won't get into that conversation, but yeah, fingers crossed, knees crossed. Yeah, that's a t-shirt, Kayfabe. Communicating healthy boundaries doesn't mean someone is a bitch. Yeah. She goes, gotcha. Is your picture a nitrous oxide? Why don't you put your real picture? Gotcha. Oh, fingers. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. What? I think I'm probably gonna call it a night. Stick with my. I'm real frustrated with the damn app. Why didn't let me run those other things? You guys gonna come to my Tuesday coffee talk? It's gonna be about the holidays. Let me tell you guys what I'm gonna be doing. So I am, yeah, I do a lot of chat on here and whatnot, but I sell too. And at late night, I mean, you can't sleep. You can always come here, you can shop. My bin is always pretty loaded, and I sell vintage decor. I sell toys, little miniature Funko Pops are called Bitty Pops, and there's tons of stuff in the bin. But I'll do chats. I don't do all seller support at night. When I'm selling, I try not to answer Whatnot questions. I don't work for Whatnot, but I am a community host. So once a month, I have a Whatnot topic chat show, and that is going to be on Tuesday. It's all about seller success during the holidays. So you guys want to come check it out because I have a bunch of tips for you. You touched your screen and ended up somewhere very odd. What was going on? Did you swipe up? Because you can only go up and down now. You can't go left, right anymore. Oh, yeah. It's always a fun chat over here. I know. I went to bed late last night. It was like 3 o'clock, and I didn't take a nap because I wanted to get the packages all wrapped up and shipped out. I scanned them, took them to the post office, and they're on the way to all of you who bought last night. Oh, I have a ton of Squishmallows. I think I'm gonna have a Squishmallow show. I was gonna have a show in my shed, but the roof is not insulated, so when it rains, it's so loud in there. That's all you hear is the rain, and that's where all my Squishmallows are. 6, 7? What? You do need more? I want to do my jewelry show, but I'm like, because of the rain. Yeah, I pulled all the jewelry and I went through it and separated it, like earrings, bracelets, pins, brooches, a ton. You just thought about not seeing those streams anymore. Oh yeah. No, I saw one yesterday. There was one yesterday that had like it was definitely a fake. I reported it, but I think it's gone now. They pop up quick. Oh wait, the only time I've really had good success on sales, and I've only done like 4, is the middle of the night. I know nighttime is totally different. Is totally different. I would like when I first started Whatnot, I would be on for like maybe the third hour, and for 2 hours I didn't sell anything, but we'd be chatting. I'd tell a lot of stories and stuff, and then all of a sudden somebody would raid me, and then people wanted to shop, and I'd go from like having maybe $12, 15, $20, $50 in sales. And then some of those nights were like 500, 700, 1,000, 2,000 bucks one night. So it just depends. You never know. And I was doing a lot of scan shows then. And I don't want to do scan shows anymore. I want to just run stuff like in order. I mean, I may do a scan show, but they're just a lot of work. Oh, I started the Insomniac Club on Whatnot. I started when literally there was barely any people on at night except sports card and Funko people. But I was in vintage decor when I started, so that category was probably a month or 2 old. when I came on the app. Maybe 3 months old. Yeah. So when I started, I put in my titles Insomniac Club. There was no one doing that. And now people copy all the time in their thumbnails, and it's kind of sucks, but it's sort of common. But if I see someone putting Insomniac Club, I'm gonna let them know. Yeah, Kathy was. She was in the beginning. Yeah, I'm like, I can shut up and let you sell. I'm pretty trying to figure that out too. But yeah, and you know what? I like sometimes I'll just sell and I'll tell people, you're the boss. I mean, you're the boss. It's your stream. And you decide and you make it how it's going to go. Like if you have a show and you say, what do you guys want to see tonight? And then you've got 50 different categories people are asking about, you're going to get stressed out because you're going to be like, especially if you have a room full of stuff and you're showing it to them. Oh, I like that. Dream capture. That's super creative. Knowledgeable Insomniac Night D. I like that. I like it. That's good. But yes, gotcha. What's up, Mr. Brad Boy? Gotcha. I really like that dream capturing. You do? Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like when you're selling, and I watch a lot of Whatnot, and I've observed from the whole time, and the sellers who are doing volume, who have success, they're running auctions throughout the whole thing constantly, whether they run it at $1 or $10 or $5. Yeah, I have noticed that. And when I would do shows like that where I talk to the audience first, cameras on me, hey everybody, hope you're doing good. So tonight I want to sell, my goal is to sell 50 items, 25 items, or 100 items. I'm going to be selling some vintage decor and I'm going to be running auctions. So I'm going to flip my camera and then I'm going to run it one at a time. If you want to make yours, you just swipe, daddy, swipe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the yelling either. I tried it recently. It was funny just because I wanted to have fun. You got 2 9-year-olds down. Yeah. Then you're what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's, wait, I go to restaurants and I hear gotcha a lot. Waitress, gotcha replies to me. I appreciate it. Whatever I order. Gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, let's go. Kathy, you like to relax shows. Yeah, I like no chaos. Oh, wait, why do I have that camera on? We don't need that camera on anymore because we're at the end. Off. What else we got to turn off? The light. The lights. There. That's a little better. I'm going to have a top light on. Or put like... Oh, pink light. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like people, if they want to keep sales, they just keep running all their items. And if you're not prepared, I know this just even my own, if you're not prepared as a seller to have your auctions in and then you go live and then you have to enter them and you take too long, people leave. And they're not coming back, mostly. Yeah, they're not coming back. If you take too long or you're taking too long to put the item on like in front of the camera, they're out. Yeah, because attention span for people is like, 5 seconds, maybe. Yeah. I mean, like I've done all kinds of different shows, not every category, but a lot of categories. And I can tell when I sell and I keep running through it, like everything, I'm successful. Like last night I sold over 40, I don't even know where the sticker thing is. Like basically 50 bundles. So about 160 products, but they were all small, so they were easy to pack and everything. And it was fun. But I constantly just I ran through them all. And then I had it on the camera, so it was pointed down. And I couldn't even see the screen because I have this like, my setup here has like an arm that comes down with a ring light and then my camera in the middle of it. Oh, thank you. You're from the antique side of whatnot? I don't like the yelling either. I'm glad you're here. You love the scan shows. I did so many of them. Like, you got to have a strong arm, like from holding your phone, right? Sometimes I scan with OBS because I can set up my phone and then I can do like with OBS. It's the best ever. And I can just plug it in. I was in vintage decor for a long time. Yeah, so like watch, I can literally flip um if I'm using OBS, which is like one of my favorite. Oh, I think it's this one. See it. I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't want to. There. So now I have my I could go over here. It's kind of a mess because I have my and I could scan like my stuff. Hello. Yeah, just like that. So I could actually do a scan show with the only bummer is I won't be able to read the chat. It's all yeah, I just buy the software. It's like $40 a year, $30 a year. Yeah, and then I have a really long cable, so it's got to stay plugged in. Yeah, but I have a whole little setup right here. So right now it's kind of a mess because I have my cards on top. I would be able to see the chat because I have a huge monitor right here. Yeah, so I could blow it up. So it's just zoomed in. So if I'm scanning, I look over. Yeah, I am. I have a desktop set up, but I always did it on my phone. But I mean, to be real, as I get older, it's kind of hard to see the chat. You got to zoom in on it. Like I miss some now, but I have a laptop and then I have a 27-inch screen here. I want to add one more screen like right here that I can turn vertical like a touch screen. Okay. So maybe this really is my crowd. I do it for love of things, push myself to do things for me. Yeah. Stafford, do it. Old soul, nostalgic heart. I love your name. Thank you, Lil Antique. Am I following all you guys? Well, a lot of us are already friends because I follow a lot of people on the app. Yeah. Um, what do you sell, Little Antique? What kind of antiques? And I'm a nerd, so I like all the tech stuff. Yeah. But I used to do lots and lots of scan shows and then play games and do different things. I am gonna get back to that. I want to try something a little different instead of scanning. Oh, you're not selling yet. Still curating. Right on. What's up, DJ? Wait, DJ Jack in the Box? What's going on? Yeah. I know. I love no. You haven't bought anything you want to get rid of yet. I've heard that from a lot of people and whatnot. Yeah. I never saw that movie. I never saw Shrek 2. You've been collecting for a long time? What do you collect? Like, what's your favorite thing to collect? I feel like I keep adding devices to get a better look at chat. What, that's funny to me because, yeah, relate. I know I bought my husband his birthday was recent, and I bought him a 32-inch monitor because he had like a dinky like 20-inch, and I'm like, I see you all the time over there like this looking at it. I said, we're at that age. Oh, glass and stoneware and critters, nice. So you're in the antique category? Is all that stuff over 100 years old? I'd get myself in the vintage decor if you're doing that glass. Unless you're doing like early American press glass. It is kind of addicting, right? If you seek Amy, hello. Oh, you do vintage too? Yeah, because I was like, it sounds like that's more vintage. I was in vintage for a really long time. Like, here's the funny part. When I was in vintage and I started the Insomniac Club, nobody was on it except Griff's, Thrifts, and myself, and we would walk over raid each other. Yep. Everybody went to bed because, West Coast, East Coast, and the time change. People would be in bed at 8:30. There'd probably be like a handful of us. And then that's when I started the Insomniac Club and I went live Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I would sell every night. Yep. And then, the Friday and Saturday nights, it was family time, so I didn't go on one live. Nope. Yeah, vintage is blown up like crazy. Nice. So what are you waiting to come sell on here for? Get it. Like vintage decor, glass, collectibles, Funko Pops, sports cards. I'm about due for a jewelry show, a sports card show, and maybe a Funko. Yeah, vintage stuff. Hello, lovely auto race. It's all reciprocal though. Then you watch more shows and learn more. No, hey, you guys ready for this? What do you think the longest streak I had not buying a damn thing on Whatnot was? The longest streak. Golden Cherry, how are you? 2 days? No, longer. Good night, Kathy. This little girl's tired. Love you. 12 hour. No, come on, you guys. Come on. You ready? People will not believe it. 3 hours. Longer. I did get my first time seller's bonus, but make sure you understand when you set 7 days. Yeah. Yep. 3 weeks. 1 week. I made it to New Year's resolution, made it 3 days. I didn't buy anything for 6 months on this app. 6 months. Everything I wanted to buy, I put it in my savings account. Yeah, I didn't buy anything for 6 whole months. It can be done. I didn't need anything. I was like, man, I'm accumulating a lot of shit over here. What caused me to do it was I had a pile of boxes of stuff I bought on the app, and 7 days. I thought, I'm really buying because I want to support my friends, but also I don't need this stuff. And it would be like, but it was stuff I wanted, like I could use it, but I'm like, I'm just getting too much of it. And so I had like, I don't know, a lot of boxes that I didn't open. And I'll have to think about that one. There's been a few items. Anyway, I said I can't buy anything until I open the boxes. So like about 2 weeks went by and I finally opened them all. And I looked at it and I was like, okay, this is equal to how much money? You know what? I don't need to shop on there. I'm taking a break. And so I just literally didn't buy anything. And it was 6.5 months or something like that. Yeah, holy sheets. And it's like a dopamine hit. Your brain loves that deal. Your brain loves the goods. And I could still get a dopamine hit, but I've decided after all that crazy buying, the pity bids, I only want to buy stuff that I'm actually gonna use or repurpose or upcycle. I'd rather have my money in the bank. Yep. You taking breaks. It is very addicting. And also, like right around that time, I read an article about this guy that had blown $250,000 on Pokemon cards on the app. Let's just say his wife was not happy. Yes, 250,000. Yeah, it's hard. Hey, what's going on? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah. I don't pity bid. Sometimes I have, but I typically don't. I'm like, it's kind of a good deal. Yeah. But, you know, what's the most expensive item you sold? Yeah, it's like on the internet. Look it up. Yeah. A lot of people were making memes of it, I think. Yeah, that's nothing though. I've seen people dump some serious money that were big time collectors. I watched a guy bid on like a $400,000 card on here and buy it. But these guys are, it's like stock. These guys buy the cards while they're kind of low and then hold on to them. They either lose money or they make money. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I don't know. I'd have to think about the most expensive thing I sold or best deal. I bought this postcard album one time. This was kind of like one of my favorite finds. Lovely Auto Race was asking on YouTube what the most expensive item I sold was. And so I found this little postcard album at like a yard sale, and it had real photo postcards inside it. And there was like a signature on it, but none of them, and some of them had writing on it. But what it was just a little tiny book. And it had the postcards were in with the little corners where it's cut and they slide in. And I looked at it and I was like really like attracted to it. It was just really cool. But it was like a flood. It was documentation of like a historical event. So I got it. I got it for like 25 bucks. So I paid up on it, but it had, I don't know, 20, 25 postcards. They were all the same, but they were all different angles of the town. But it was like a huge flood in them, but all the old signage was like from maybe the early 1900s. And then the person wrote and had the photographer sign it and then wrote like a little story in it about this flood. But they never said where the flood was at. So anyways, I started doing research, using Google Lens to like kind of locate it. And it had some rare signage from like, like tobacco companies and different things. And so I kind of found what it was. So I put it on another platform and I put it really high. And I got an email asking about it. They could see pictures of the back of the postcards. So I did. I flipped it over. Anyway, the person bought it right away. And basically, it was a flood in, I forget what state, but it was like they never had a picture of it. So the guy that bought it was part of the National Archives. I thought that was the coolest thing. Or the Smithsonian. One of those two have the album. He's bought a few things from me that are historical like that. And I mean, I could have put any price on it, they would have bought it. That's what he told me. So the second time he bought some, it was a bunch more. But that was like my two favorite things I think I've ever sold. I mean, I've sold a ton of stuff where I make a good flip on it, but that was kind of the coolest thing because like it's a piece of history now. And I guess that photographer was the photographer in the area. There was like 3 photographers. It was really cool. Yeah. And I would say I probably made about 2,000% profit on it. It was a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You're sick of Christmas? I'm not even going to talk about Christmas. I don't want it on my algorithm, so you be quiet. Just kidding. Yeah. Madison Square Corner, what's going on? Christmas is late. I'm happy about Christmas, actually. Especially when you're looking for something that isn't a price, yeah. If you would have asked me or that said that in July, I would have agreed. Now I'm kind of happy. I kind of want to, yeah, you're late-ish. I want to kind of like decorate for Christmas right now. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't decorate for Halloween and I always do, but I didn't feel like it. You should be asleep. Yeah, why are you awake? I'm gonna probably raid because I've been on for 2.5 hours and we've been just having a chat. Because that whatnot be glitching. All right, I won't ask. What day are you on? Have you done every day? I know you still got to go January 1st. You're getting there. Okay. Yeah, you have a good one too. I am. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna pick somebody. YouTube, you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming over and being cool. Too cool for school. And let me just pick somebody right now. Oh, I'll use the app. What am I doing? Let's see. Give me a sec. Oh, that's OBS. Oh, that chick's still on. Want to go to a Christmas show? Just kidding. No. See? I just read that in my head. You're going to go lay down. Yeah, get some rest and take care of yourself. Oh my goodness. Who is it? I see you in the chat. Are you sneaking in there? Good night, Kayfabe. 6. Lenny. I always call you. What's up? Linda came back on Whatnot. 6. Linda came back. Yeah, I'm gonna raid when I'm ready. I'm trying to find someone. Hey, my sister had a show on Tuesday. Yeah, she's back. But she complaining. She needs some people to go to her shows. Not in a bad way, you know. You know how it is when you come back and you're not getting a lot of people. I rated her, so she sold some stuff. I don't know. Go to her thing and bookmark. I don't know if she has a show scheduled. Wonder Wagon, what's going on? How are you doing? Yeah, well, we're gonna raid somebody. Let's see. Half the battle, huh? Wait, what did you say? I missed it. I didn't see it. You're doing a history class. I missed that. It must have refreshed it. Yeah, I'm on late-ish. I know I have been going on later. I know you're up late. Oh, I see. You were zoned in on it. Okay, I didn't see that. It like refreshed it. I want to try to find somebody that I haven't, what is that? Ever rated. Why am I in vintage decor? Now all this vintage decor is on my FYP. Wow. Having someone, no, I was doing a test and it worked. I follow vintage decor anyway, but now it happened. Not just vintage decor, the other category I was looking for. It's because I said vintage decor 3 times. That's my test. It worked. The algorithm's working. It works. For real. You know, Whatnot listens to us, right? And when you pause while you're talking and you're calm, the algorithm loves that. Yep. Algorithm loves it. You know, I would read a book, but Brenda's Beaver does need a barber. I can't because it's a copyright violation. I would get a copyright strike on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can't really do that. Somebody else's work of art, you can't do it. Yeah, I love that book though. Oh gosh, I love that book. You know who I love when she reads it? Not Stifler's mom. She reads about Brenda's Beaver. All right, let's see who we can raid. Let me see who I follow who's on. Oh, this guy's good. Oh. Yeah. From her. She has so many, I have so many clips of her reading some books like that. I love Amanda. She's the best. All right, so we rated, what's her name last night? I don't want to ask Whatnot to do it for me, so I was trying to see if my 2 friends were on, but neither one of them are on. Oh gosh, there. Okay, I got somebody. Let's go raid. I don't know if he's in there, but I got somebody. Okay, you guys have been great. I've had fun. It's been real chill. But D getting tired. I know. What the heck, Wonder Wagon? You always catch me like right before I'm raiding out. It's okay. Not a problem. I know. My plan tonight failed, but that's okay. I was gonna do Doorables with D, and it wouldn't run. Had too much of a delay. So instead of like 10 seconds, it was like 40 seconds. So I ran flash sales, and that's all right. I will be back. All right, let's create a raid, and I'm gonna pick someone on this list. Oh, you know what? My friend right here, I love her. She sells toys. She's from the East Coast. She's probably drinking a cup of coffee. She's got all the kids' toys. Okay. What does her thing say? Toys, sports, collect. She's got all. She's got it all. She's a great seller. I bought from her. She ships quick. Okay. She ships quick. All right, we're gonna raid. I will see you guys on the next one, and I want you to all take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being here, YouTube. See you guys.